All right. Back here at Lupo Family Field on the campus of Life University here in Marietta, Georgia, we've got an exciting match today. NYAC, the New York Athletic Club, traditional American club powerhouse, here against the Life University club side. Life side made up of several former Running Eagle collegiate players as well as players from Rugby ATL. These players are all going to be players that are in the graduate programs or undergraduate programs but are not collegiate eligible anymore for Life University. Got rugby stalwarts from Rugby ATL like Ross Deacon. Got Julian Roberts from Life University's club side. Got Matthew Carrion as well in the number 7 jersey. These are players that have been drafted into rugby, into the MLR, have played in MLR. Some fantastic rugby. Harley Davidson on the field here. Several great players here for Life Club. NYAC, of course, always a strong club outfit. Formerly feeding players into the New York Ironworkers team. Life here takes the ball down for the line out. Great maul coming on from the Life Club side here. Patient at the back, driving in. This one going to go over the line here in a try for Life University. Life Club Rugby here. See number 15, Jerron Panter coming in there. Looks like that's number 5, Matt Reed, came down with that line out. Got loose head prop Spence O'Brien in there as well. Tons of players here that have come through the Life Collegiate side into the club side here. A lot of familiar faces here for Life University. And of course, NYAC, the New York Athletic Club, one of the traditional powerhouses of American club rugby. I remember battle after battle, year after year with NYAC when Life was only a club side several years ago. Players like Mike Petrie coming through NYAC, Lou Stanfill spending time. A very rich tradition of rugby up in New York. One of the most beautiful clubhouse and fields you're ever going to see. NYAC, a special place for American rugby up there in New York. But here at Lupo Family Field at Life University, we just had our collegiate matchup, Life University versus Walsh University. The Running Eagles coming away with a 41-13 hard-fought win, pulling away in the first half, but then an even 7-7 second half between the Running Eagles and Walsh University. Gritty, hard-fought win there early in the Rugby East season for Life. Kick here from NYAC's going to go straight into touch. Nearly a perfect kick there. About 2 feet away from being an absolutely perfect kick there on the restart from NYAC. Like I mentioned, so many great players coming through NYAC. One of the greatest institutions of American rugby. And as I said, some of my fondest memories on the pitch coming against the red jerseys. Also some more challenging memories. But here we have Life set with a scrum midfield here. Big scrum coming in from the Life pack. Panter there. Draftee into the MLR this year. Ball passed off to Matthew Reed, long-time second row for the Life Collegiate side. Again, Matt Carey on there, also drafted into the MLR. Good ball in behind to Julian Roberts. Another MLR player, just talent all over the field for both these sides here today. Excellent kick coming in there. Life unable to regather. NYAC gathers this one, looking to exit here, but Life all over the NYAC defense early in the game. And it's such a huge privilege and a huge opportunity for the Life Collegiate side and the Life Club side to be playing together, likely training some together. I believe preseason they do have a high performance shared program. So just a massive opportunity here. Players like Karch Hoffman here over to the side. Just players coming through that collegiate side, able to bring that massive experience into the club side as well. Here we've got scrum going to NYAC. Apologies for the slight lapse in attention here from the commentary booth. My 6-year-old decided she wanted to try to get out of the booth and wander off, but can't have that. So here we go, back to the action here. NYAC with a scrum here just inside their own 10-meter line. Big pressure coming on from the Life Pack. Wow, what a scrum coming in here from the green jerseys, and they do earn a penalty, losing the bind there from the NYAC front row. Definitely have to say that the size of the Life Pack versus the size of the NYAC Pack is definitely going to favor the Life team here in the set pieces. Line out coming here. That's big Ross Deacon in the air there. Life back to the maul here. How they scored their first try. Let's see what happens. The NYAC defense, though, holding strong. Life unable to creep forward. Ball just outside there, just through the outstretched hands of a NYAC defender. And Harley Davidson, wearing the 13 jersey, able to just slide right over. Try near the left post there for Life University. Kick here coming in from Life. It looks like that's number 11 Dario Porta Sanchez, if I'm not mistaken, here from the booth. Restart here again from NYAC, taken deep by Deacon. Ross Deacon charging out. Going to have a chat with Ross, though. I thought that he had retired from playing competitively. The big fella, of course, Rugby ATL stalwart for many years. Excellent player, fantastic guy. Kick coming in here from NYAC. That's number 11 again. I believe that's Porta Sanchez out there. NYAC here with the lineout opportunity right around the Life 22, just outside the Life 22 here. See if they can execute, put themselves in an attacking position. Good lineout defense there. Something we saw really prevalent in that opening game, the collegiate game there. Life University stealing multiple lineout opportunities from Walsh University, and here they come into the NYAC game with the same type of mindset. Of course, Life led by Director of Rugby and Head Rugby Coach Blake Bradford, Attack Coach Ben Mattelona. Ross Deacon is a coach, student coach there, grad coach for the collegiate team out here playing. Harley Davidson, a grad coach as well. So you're gonna imagine they're going to have a unified approach between the collegiate and the club side. NYAC here trying to move the ball away quickly, shifting the ball there, but off the hands. Looks like it did go backwards according to the referee. So NYAC tries to rebuild their attack from midfield here. Have to imagine they're going to look to exit, which they do, through the boot of their number 10. This one's going to take Roberts back just inside his own 22. Roberts wearing the 10 jersey today. Roberts usually in the centers or on the wing, but donning that 10 jersey today, directing the attack. Very versatile player. Again, drafted into Major League Rugby. Jerron Panter here. Ball over the top. That's outside to Karch Hoffman. Hoffman to Davison, who had found his way on the edge here from his 13 jersey. Throws the ball back in field, but it does look like his toes, his heels there, touched the line just before he was able to get that ball inside, though. Another warning shot fired by Life, though, as they look to really play edge to edge. Life here with some tall timber in the second row. Reed Miller there. Miller playing a lot of his rugby at prop for the Life collegiate side, but shifting back to the second row, probably a more natural position for him. Great to see him out there. Great to see some of these players that we were able to watch through the years at Life move into the club side and continue to make an impact. Good line out here from NYAC this time. Looks like we're going to get an offside call, penalty here. Was lucky enough here just to get a quick visit in the booth from Adam Chadwick, Life University hooker. Been on the mic with Chad several times. Great personality, excellent rugby mind, and a fantastic player as well. Ball over the top here from NYAC. They do slap it back, though. Taking in the tackle here is the scrum half from NYAC. Well done. Looks like we do see, actually do see a bit of a high tackle here. Just a penalty, though. NYAC back on the attack. Roberts puts in the tackle there. Ball just off that turf. Kicked back. A bit of ping pong here from both sides. Looks like NYAC potentially going to regather. Ball is going to move into touch. Which side? Looks like this lineout's going to go to NYAC. Scramble for the ball back and forth there. Some big physical players on both sides. Of course, you're going to see quite a difference from our earlier game. Those that were able to join us from the earlier game coming over to this club side game. Difference in rugby played as you get a bit older. Some big bodies out there. Life able to recover this line out, but it does look like we had a knock on there from the line out from Life. NYAC struggling just a bit in the line out here. They're going to need to tighten that up a bit if they're going to want to put some attacking opportunities in against this Life defense. Of course, NYAC traveling down from New York. Coming down to this heat here in Marietta, Georgia, closing in on 90 degrees right now as we head into the deeper part of the afternoon here. Both sides' fitness going to be tested here in this club match. We'll see who's been putting in the off-season training, the early season training, the extra work. As NYAC here playing through their centers, looks like that's going to it looked like a knock on there back into the hands of the outside center, but referee does allow play to go on. Had a better viewpoint than I did from here in the booth. Kramlich chasing back there. Excuse me, Karch Hoffman. Seth Kramlich showing in as the number 7 in the earlier game. Karch Hoffman here scrambling back, able to boot that ball away, gain solid territory under pressure. That's actually a magnificent kick for the pressure that he was under. Normally he would have been disappointed with that distance, but being chased, running backwards, fielding a bouncing ball there, excellent work there from Hoffman. Line out coming in again from NYAC. This time high in the air, well taken again by the number 8. NYAC attempting the maul here. A little bit scrappy. They are moving forward, though, trying to regather. They do a good job there. Big shot coming in from Roberts. Number 12, Tabs coming in there. Looks like we've got not 100% sure on the call here. Referee indicates some type of crossing. Oh, no arms in one of those tackle attempts there. Potentially coming in from Roberts. It was a big shot. I'm seeing 3 separate hand signals from the ref here. Either way, it's a penalty for NYAC. Regardless of what the penalty is for, we've got a penalty here for NYAC as they get a line out just outside the life 5-meter. Opportunity to put themselves back into this game. NYAC here. Walking into this line out, number 7 in the pocket. Looks like we might see a maul here. Well taken there by the number 8. High into the air again. Good line out from NYAC. They've built 2 solid lineouts in a row. They're driving the small forward again. It does indeed go down as the referee indicating that it went down on its own. Ball in behind. Number 12 does get the ball away. Number 13, big charging defense by Life, but the fullback from NYAC able to slip away from a couple of tackle attempts just down to the goal line here. Thought he may have been in. And instead it looks like referee here pulling away a Life player. It's going to be Drawn Panther here. See, what is he? Looks like a potentially cynical penalty there on the goal line, holding on there to slow the ball down. And Panther's going to come off the field here just about 20 minutes in. He'll sit to the 30-minute mark. Not 100% sure what that call was, but it did look like Panther was down there on the ground with the ball, potentially holding on there in a position where he shouldn't have been. Playing to the edge of the referee's whistle there, and sometimes you go over that edge. Panther attempting to slow the ball down and ends up with a yellow card for his troubles. Drawn, of course, an excellent player, fantastic career for the Life Collegiate team. As NYAC goes to the air again through their number 8, back down to the maul. Ground and pound here. The winged foot. And they drive over the line, and indeed it is a try to NYAC. Couple of players in here that are a bit longer in the tooth for the winged foot, working that to their advantage and able to drive over the line there for their first try of the game here, just over 20 minutes in. Definitely a kickable conversion attempt here, just outside that 15-meter, or just inside that 15-meter channel, excuse me. Conversion attempt is good there by NYAC, and looks like we're going to have a water break here. Again, temperatures closing in on 90 degrees here in Marietta. Excuse me, closing in on, yes, 88 degrees here, it looks like in Marietta. Hot on the field with that turf, so the referee going to the water break just past 20 minutes in. And we're going to take a quick water break ourselves here in the booth, and we'll be right back to get back to this action. Life 14, NYAC 7 here at the water break. Back into the game here after our water break. Well, as a 6-year-old's break to the bathroom. Life here working their way down into the NYAC attacking area again, but NYAC with a scrum here. Down on the initial hit. Score still 14-7 to Life. After a powerful opening 20 minutes to the game, NYAC able to put a try on the board through a maul of their own. And here the winged foot under pressure. See if they're able to win their own scrum here. Life has been pretty dominant in the scrum so far. Not by way of penalties, but it's really been driving NYAC back, putting them under a lot of pressure. Let's see if NYAC here can control this scrum and get out and into their exit pattern. Ball in here. Life is indeed driving this one back. Under pressure, though. NYAC able to pick to the blind side there through their number 8. Well tackled, though. Still under pressure here. Pass coming in. Matt Carey on there with the big charge. NYAC, though, able to exit, get that ball away, just right around the 22. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room here. That 22-meter line is really a point for a team that's under pressure. Once you get back outside that 22, you can go back to your normal defensive pattern. You can keep a player, whether it's your fullback or your scrum half, who is tracking along for kicks and things like that. You can keep that player back there, and you can defend in a normal defensive pattern versus the all-in defense of your own 5-meter line. However, though, Life here, good line out through Deacon again. Ball played back away. Life charging around the corner here. Deacon with another carry. Featured heavily so far in this game is Ross Deacon, the former Rugby ATL player, but it is going to be a penalty there. Holding on. NYAC did well there to go to the double tackle. Quickly over the ball there. Life support in just a little bit late. And Deacon, after some hard work there, called for holding on. NYAC with an opportunity here to clear their lines. Just about nearly 30 meters out there. Still likely in an exit opportunity here. Exit position here for NYAC. Life will look to put big defensive work in here while obviously not giving away any more penalties to allow NYAC to get an attacking opportunity over their own half. Able to come away with the line out again. After a couple early issues, NYAC really solidifying the line out. Great exit there. Good movement in behind. Ball kicked away. Looks like that's Hoffman there who gathers. Puts in a high kick. This one drifting towards the sideline and does indeed go out on the full here. Hoffman about 2 feet away there from an excellent kick. Unfortunately, he's going to end up with a line out for NYAC inside the Life 10-meter line. Potentially a bit of respite here for the players. Looks like some clouds have come out here as we've moved into this club side game. Blanketing the field with just a bit more shade than what we saw in the earlier game. Line out again and NYAC again to their number 8. Excellent work there from him, really solidifying what was a bit shaky of a set piece at first and allowing NYAC to attack into the midfield of Life here again. Good kick through here from the number 9. Well gathered as well. Inside step. He is tackled, though. Does try to bit of an offload here. Looks like Porta Sanchez over that ball, but it does look like we have another high tackle call here against Life. Didn't see that one. Potentially on the kick there through from the NYAC number 9. He's a diminutive player. He's been all over the field so far. Excellent footwork, good service from the breakdown, and a couple of good kicks, well-weighted kicks as well from the number 9. In that situation, though, I believe he was taken high in the tackle. But it will give NYAC an opportunity here inside the Life 22. They've milked their penalties. They've worked their way down, and now they're in a great attacking position against the Life club side. In come NYAC again to their number 8. This time over the top, even too tall, even for the very long back row player. Carried in by Life. Ball squirts out the side of the ruck. Some big breakdown work coming in from both sides. Looks like it was Spence O'Brien there playing number 9, stepping in. Tabs there with the kick downfield. Taken by the number 15, the fullback there from NYAC. Looks like we may have lost in the contact there. Carried in. Ball not ripped away on the ground. Referee saw that there was a knock on there from the number 15 from NYAC after he had done his best to counterattack into a well organized Life defensive kick chase there. End result, a scrum here for Life University just inside the NYAC half. Life decides to split their backs here. Yellow card still in effect for Panther. Should be ending here pretty soon. Life decides to split their backs, though still missing one of their attacking options here. Good scrum coming in from the Running Eagles. NYAC, though, counter drive. Life off to the left here through Roberts. Big kick in for Porta Sanchez to chase. See what happens with the bounce here. Number 15 from NYAC, well stepped. And a good exit kick there. Let's see where the AR, let's see the position which he gifts him with. Great spot of the ball there for NYAC from the AR. And good kick under pressure there from NYAC's fullback. Porta Sanchez was flying down on him, hammering down for the tackle. He was able to step away, and while Porta Sanchez still had a hand on him, able to put that kick away, gained over 25 meters there for NYAC. Really important meters in that situation because this could have been a much better position for Life. Line out here to Miller. Roberts away, through to Ross Deacon. Excellent hands there. Offload to the side, and this is Harley Davidson. No one's catching him from that far out. Great work there from the Life outside center to finish what was a fantastic movement. Life with great play, great short ball to Deacon. Nice offload there from the number 8, and Davidson just finishes that one from about 30 meters out. Excellent strike rate there for Life. This one under the post here. Can't imagine Life won't stretch this lead out to 21-7. And indeed, the pink boots of Porta Sanchez there puts that one through. Hope Dario didn't think he was going to get away without at least one or two references to the pink boots. Great kick. Great style out there. As my daughter would probably tell me I'm cringe for saying, great drip out there from Porta Sanchez. Restart there from NYAC, taken by Life. Looks like that's carry on there into what may have been a high tackle there from NYAC, but referee lets that one go. No major harm there done. Big kick put in there from Life, taken by the number 10 from NYAC. Little step off the boot there. Good work from the number 10, finding his way into the Life defensive line, stepping through the first initial tackle attempt. NYAC here able to set up their attack, working off that 15-meter. Great spot to work off the sideline. Can set up multiple layers of attack there. And here, players running onto the ball. Again, the number 9 from NYAC with a good kick through. Porta Sanchez there able to regather that one. Let's see what the AR gives him on this. Kicking battle there under pressure between the teams. Good kick there from Porta Sanchez to put Life just inside their own 10. NYAC with an attacking opportunity again, though. Back and forth affair between the 22s right now. Life showing a bit more attacking prowess with ball in hand, but NYAC definitely keeping the Running Eagles under pressure. And that's reflected in the scoreline, 21-7 to Life right now. Another good line out there to NYAC. Ball in behind. Second ball in behind. Excellent work here to get the Life defense drifting. Well done, though, there. Panther with a big shot, stopping that attack. NYAC a bit sideways there, but they were being creative with their ball in behind, trying to have hard downhill runners hold the Life defense. You like to see teams attempting to work their way into an attacking pattern that demonstrates flowing rugby, gives the opportunity for outside backs to have one-on-one running opportunities. And NYAC doing that right now as they go into the short side of the field again. This time just a bit of a blind pass. It's going to wind up with a Life University line out. Referee calling a stop to the game here for a minute. Pulling in the NYAC number 8, their captain, as well as the number 11. Potentially a bit of discipline here. Not exactly sure what the communication was there, but you can see the number 11 from NYAC clearly visibly upset about whatever was discussed there. In most cases, the offending party usually is, not saying number 11 is guilty, always innocent until proven guilty, but the referee is the last bit of law on the field. Step back inside here. Great carry, ball just pushed back there in the ruck. Roberts here decides to go to the boot again. End over end kick. He does indeed keep that one in bounds as it rolls out just right around that 5-meter line. Roberts so far with an extremely educated boot from that number 10 position. I believe that's his third kick from near midfield that ends up in a great pressure opportunity for Life, putting the NYAC line out in positions where they have to execute, or else it's going to be Life ball within 5 meters of their line. Very impressive so far. Something you don't see as much from Roberts. That foot, he's really had it on display today, usually known much more as a stepper, a hard runner, great distributor, also an excellent defender. Number 8 from NYAC, high into the air again. A bit of confusion there, who's going to take that ball, but well carried there from the number 7 from NYAC. Great job to give himself 5 extra meters of breathing room for his team here. Life bracing for the kick. In this case, Matt Carrion with a charge down. Ball taken away there from Life. And NYAC under pressure here. Spence O'Brien with the carry around the corner. Life on the 5-meter line from NYAC here. Ball through the hands of Miller. Bit of a pile up here in the breakdown, but Life able to pull this one away. Going to the short game here. NYAC piling in. Looks to be from the side there. Indeed, the referee has put the arm out for advantage. But we do have a try, Life University. Didn't see who put the ball down there. Definitely one of the Life forwards. Excellent effort there from the Life forwards coming around the corner, working their way back into the short game. You saw Miller there with a carry deep into contact, got close to the line. And the Life forward pack asserting themselves at this point in the game, able to pull away 26-7 here against NYAC in Marietta, Georgia. Kick to come here for Life. Solid kick again there as Life extends the lead out with the extras. 28-7 here with just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Life coming out strong. A lot of good attacking rugby here from the Running Eagles. NYAC did have Life under pressure for a solid stretch there for about 5 to 6 minutes, but unable to come away with points, and Life punishes NYAC with their first opportunity there after that pressure was relieved and Life was able to get their hands on the ball. NYAC here with the restart. Nice high kick again, just outside the 22. Ball passed in there. Well tackled there from NYAC. Good pressure there over the ball here by the number 7. Ball does come out and looks like that's going to be knocked on by O'Brien there. A little bit surprised by that one. Didn't look like O'Brien was ready for that ball to come out. Batted it down there for the knock-on. Knowing Spence, though, he may have done that on purpose just so we can get an extra scrum into the game. See if he could atone for that small error here and put some pressure on the NYAC scrum. Indeed, pressure coming in. Not enough, though, to put NYAC out of position. Well carried away there by NYAC. Again, just a bit sideways again in their attack, but putting life under pressure on the fringes still. NYAC, a bit of one-off running right now, a bit of side to side, but they are stretching the life defense. See if they can't straighten up at some point here and put life under real pressure with one-on-one ball carrying opportunities. Here we see the ball in behind again. Slick hands there from the NYAC forwards. Ball away again by the wing and to the number 7, but unfortunately he's going to knock this one on. NYAC there again, smooth handling, ball in behind. Clear in their intent and their attack. The intent is to move the ball from sideline to sideline, get from 15-meter channel to 15-meter channel. Ball in behind the forwards, and then try to create those one-on-one opportunities. Some beautiful rugby being played by NYAC, but unfortunately some handling errors have kept them from really capitalizing on some of their free-flowing style right now. Life's been a bit more with the power game, short passes, few cut out here and there, some great kicking from Roberts as mentioned earlier, but a slightly more direct approach than NYAC is taking right now. Both teams trying to stretch the opposition defense in different ways, with Life just being more successful at the moment as we creep towards the halftime whistle. This should be the last set piece here of the first half. It's going to be a scrum to Life. See if they can't win this scrum, get the exit, and get to that halftime whistle, get a water break here in these high temperatures. Both teams regather and look to play in the second half. Even scrum here. Both front rows trying to stay down as they pop up against the pressure. And indeed, kick straight out here by Roberts. And the referee does blow the whistle for halftime as we move from a back and forth beginning of the half. Life was able to really put pressure on early on. NYAC able to come back with a try, but 14 points on either side of that NYAC try by Life University through Harley Davidson as well as through multiple mauls. And Life moves into the halftime break with a lead 28-7 here at Life University. We're back here for the second half of this game between Life University and NYAC. Life leading 28-7 here as we come out of the break. Life here after a penalty with a line out just inside their own half. If you stay right there. Just barely in the sand, you can go out there, okay? But come back in when I call you. Life here with this line out. Small break in play here. Looks like there may be. We got a substitution coming on here for Life. Just a little bit late, a little bit of mistiming on that lineup, but Life able to come away with it. Ball in behind. Harley Davidson here. Wide pass there to Porter Sanchez. Nice kick in field. Does get over the head of the number 11, the blindside winger there from NYAC. He does regather, puts boot to ball. Corralled there by Tabs. Kick looks like it came off a NYAC foot there, and it is going to roll in goal, but I think that this is either the turf got to that ball. Yes, definitely going to be a scrum here for Life. Did come off of the NYAC foot. And it is going to be a scrum here for Life University. Don't see that a lot. Ball kicked in there from Life, off the NYAC foot. Rolls in touch in goal. And the old school 5-meter scrum here, that's still in effect for that passage of play. Of course, the 5-meter scrum taken out for ball held up in goal. That's now a goal line dropout. Saw that earlier today. As the game moves more towards the ultimate flowing, attacking form of the game. World Rugby always experimenting with rules to create that type of environment, but taking the scrum out of the game, probably never going to happen. And for former front row players and fans of the scrum like myself, we enjoy it. Ball back inside there from Roberts, but it does look like it may have been a forward pass there as Roberts tried to get the ball to, I think that was Karch Hoffman there coming on the inside. End result here, scrum to NYAC on their own 5-meter line. Big pressure coming on from the Life scrum. NYAC able to get the ball away, though, quickly. Well done there from the number 8. He's had an excellent game today, especially in the set piece, recovering some of those scrums that are going backwards, as well as great line-out work from the number 8. Big kick here coming in from NYAC. Does slice out of bounds a little earlier than they would have intended, so that's going to be a Life attacking line out about 15 meters out here. Life looking to set an attacking platform here. Call coming in. That's Reed there with the call. Dummy there, ball to the back. Well taken by the Life line out. Around the corner here. Hard charging runs coming in from the forwards. Looks like, though, that's going to be a penalty here. Holding on. Slightly isolated there. Ball to the back. Peel around the edge. Life not getting there and support quite quickly enough. And that's going to be a turnover on the penalty there. NYAC with the opportunity to clear their lines again. This one not going to make it to touch, though. Panther here. Off to Roberts. Kick in from Roberts here. Being chased by multiple Life players, though. Just a bit too far for them to really cause any danger. Big kick coming in from NYAC, and well done there. Nearly a 50-22 from their own 22 there. NYAC, excellent kick. That ball definitely bouncing out just outside the 22. Would have been quite an epic 50-22 there, nearly a 22-22. But it is a life line out here. Referee barking instructions. Substitutions being made by NYAC. Life University also making substitutions earlier in the half as these players deal with these hot conditions. Life here with the line out to the back again. It's Matt Carey on there, taking that ball at the back, quickly passed away. Good carry coming in. Life around the corner though, Roberts. Panther with a big spiral bomb there. Well done there from the NYAC wing. Here the fullback for Life again. Spiraling this one off the side of his boot, but this one, unfortunately, not to the effect of the last one, and this one's going to end up a line out here for NYAC, back where the ball was kicked from the Life fullback. No score yet here in the second half, just about 8 minutes into this one. Pretty back and forth as you'd expect as the heat starts to wear on the players as we move towards the midpoint of this second half. Players working hard to stay strategic with their energy stores. Ball to the back of that line out. This one rough. Not sure exactly what happened there. Ball straight to the hands of the Life players. It's going to be a scrum here to Life. Life scrum here. Evenly matched set piece in that case. Life across the field to Roberts here. Kicks deep down into NYAC territory. Does find some turf. Big kick there from NYAC, taken again by the number 10 for Life here. Decides to attack back in, puts the ball back to boot, finds some grass, and a sideways bounce here. Unlucky bounce here for NYAC. Let's see what happens. Looks like that one stayed out of the in-goal area. Tackle made here. Life comes piling over, led by their forward pack, driving in here. It's maybe a turnover ball on the goal line here from Life, and indeed it is, and it's a try here for Life University. What an individual effort from Roberts there with the great kick, chase down, tackle made, piling over are the forwards. Didn't see the hand that ended up putting that ball down. May have been Spencer O'Brien, the loose head prop. Judging by the congratulatory head pats from his teammates, it definitely was O'Brien. The entire forward pack, though, piling in, winning that ball back in that counter ruck opportunity. Started from Roberts. Here the opportunity. Porter Sanchez, I've been told, is a big-time Messi fan. I think he'll like that one from the pink boots there. Pink boots to the pink tee. Messi all the way. Great conversion strike rate so far. 5 for 5 from the former Life collegiate player. Really enjoying seeing him, as well as all the other collegiate players, move up into the club team, stay with the program, continue their education, and play some of the best club rugby that you can play in the country here against NYAC. Bit of miscommunication there between two Life players. Ball still on the deck, though. Game doesn't stop until the referee blows his whistle. Looks like we've got a knock-on, though, coming in here. Didn't see who those players were, but we've got to have clear communication out there on the field. Two players going for that high-hanging restart that was drifting into the 5-meter channel. Excellent restart there from NYAC after giving away the try, putting themselves back in a position again to get one more try back on the board. See if they can't start clawing their way back into this game. Especially with almost 30 minutes left. 4 tries, definitely not out of reach if you can build a ton of momentum here in rugby. So after a bit of discussion, it's going to be a NYAC scrum here, about 10 meters out from the lifeline. Both sides there holding on again. Picked off the base from the NYAC number 8. Offload game working here for NYAC as they try to just find some kind of attacking opportunity here. Ball is lost forward, though. Picked up by Davidson. This ball played away through the life forwards here. Big boot coming in. Ball played quickly, though, in the line out. Little ball thrown back here. Picked up by Life, though. Scramble for it here. Scramble for the ball here. Life still in possession. Bit of a tough offload attempt from NYAC then moving into this. Davison, though, kicks down the middle of the field trying to find some turf. In fact, he does. NYAC chasing this one back. And kicking away, just clearing their lines here, just right around the 22. Not the biggest, not the most distance we've seen on any kick so far today, but it does give NYAC some much needed relief here as they were under pressure. It'll be a Life line out just inside the NYAC 22. Line out here from Life down into the mall at the tail of the line out here. Driving this one forward quickly. Major momentum being built here. Stopped, though, from the NYAC forwards. Ball comes away out wide. Flat passing here from Life. Knock on there, though. Unfortunately, there a solid attacking opportunity with a great wide pass there coming in. Just off the hands of Davidson and forward there. So the result here will be a NYAC scrum just outside their own 22. You have to keep an eye on them because they're not mine, okay? Okay. You can go play with them in the sand, okay? But in the shade. You see where the shade is, not the sun, okay? Just right here. Just right here. You see it? Like very close to me. I don't want you to go in the sun because I don't want you to go in the sun, okay? Just in the sand, but not in the sun. Just right here by me. NYAC gets that one away and a kick through between two defenders from the NYAC number 9. Excellent kick there. Porta Sanchez chasing back. Well done there. Toes it on. Messi-esque there from Porta Sanchez. And a deep kick coming in there from Panther down to the NYAC 15. A slicing kick from him. Stopped off the foot of the number 15 from Life there. And another spiral boot. This one low driving. This is going to get a great bounce here off the turf. And that's going to be a 50-22 there. First one we've seen all day here. Big time defensive kick turned into an attacking opportunity. Panther, the number 15. Those are the kind of plays that he's going to bring to Major League Rugby. If I'm not mistaken, after looking at it, I believe Panther drafted by the Anthem. That's the type of great attacking opportunity, switching the entire field, taking advantage of the laws of the game, and creating a great situation for his team to now attack. Ball, though, over the top in the lineout, unfortunately for Life there, and kicked away by NYAC. Slicing kick off the side of the boot, but great distance and great height. And that one's going to run into touch. Porta Sanchez there, a bit of a cheeky play, trying to earn the favor of the referee, tossing the ball off to NYAC player who had come into the 5-meter channel. Technically, that is an offense against the NYAC player, but in the spirit of the game, you could see the smile there on Porta Sanchez's face. He wasn't expecting a penalty, but he did plead his case to the referee. One of the best parts of rugby, of course, is the camaraderie within a team and, of course, across the teams as well. After this game, just as earlier, Life and Walsh University shook hands. After this game, the players will shake hands, have a meal with each other post-game, enjoy each other's company, learn about each other, and really enjoy the spirit of the game of rugby, especially at the club level. Players oftentimes aren't getting paid anything. These players getting an education, of course, at Life, but the NYAC player is part of a club program. As Roberts here collects this on a wise play there, strange bouncing ball. Panther finding his way through here, though. Good tackle coming in from NYAC, though, to slow momentum. Life here, though, playing in the midfield through Matt Carrion. Offside, it looks like from NYAC, but doesn't look like the referee put the hand up for it. Big carries coming in from Life. Ball coming back across the field again. Through the hands. Life needing to straighten here. They do straighten through their outside center, Davison, who gets a great ball away. That looks like that's Hoffman over there with another inside ball. I think we have a high tackle here. Coming in as a advantage here. Life playing to the advantage here from the referee. Ball played away from the breakdown. Life coming in through their forwards. Little tips on across the back from their forward pack. Panther now finding their way through. Life attacking still, flowing rugby. Good hands there from Life. And try in the corner, Life University. Great interplay there between the forwards and backs. Excellent small skills, offloads. Saw one behind the back there, then the excellent hands at the end. Good skill, good downhill running from Life there to create the opportunity for the try. And Life pulls himself out to a larger lead here, 40-7. With 20 minutes, just about 20 minutes left in this match. Life looking like they're going to pull away with this. We'll never know what's going to happen in the last 40 minutes, or the last 20 minutes, excuse me. But Life right now with a comfortable lead and cruising away at the moment. Does look like we have, it looks like that's the number 15 Panther down on the field for Life during this conversion attempt. Hopefully the young man is okay. And after the conversion, looks like the referee has stopped play for a second water break, indicating that there's 20 minutes left in the game according to his whistle. Life again pulling ahead here, 35 points in the clear. 6 converted tries for the Running Eagles so far. Certainly not a track meet at this point, but Life, if they can ease away here and continue their efficient use of their attacking opportunities, you'd imagine they may put a couple more tries on the board before the end of this one. NYAC, though, definitely with the talent and the club structure to stem the tide here and work themselves back into an opportunity to tighten the scoreline a bit in the last 20 minutes. But Life right now clearly with the momentum, and primarily through a lot of their former club players. Players like Carrion, O'Brien, Porta Sanchez, who you see walking over today currently. Roberts as well has been incredible today. Not only with his attacking ability, but also with the boot, as well as their Rugby ATL contingent former players. Just a club system that continues to bring players through as well as bring new faces in. Of course, it never hurts to have one of the top collegiate programs in the country as a feeder system into your club side. Then again, of course, NYAC with New York universities, colleges, as well as the smaller New York club teams, players that come through and really want to put their hats up, put their hands up, and put their hat in the ring to play top-level rugby for a high-level club. NYAC is one of those, definitely. If you're by chance watching this in the New York area and you've never visited NYAC, the New York Athletic Club, I don't know if you can just visit. It's a pretty exclusive club, but at the same time, they're incredibly welcoming, and they always have been. Every time that I was able to make a trip up there and was lucky enough to do so, it was an incredible club environment to be a part of, incredible social gatherings, and just an overall excellent institution of rugby here in the United States. Looks like our water break here is coming to an end. 20 minutes left in this one. If you're just tuning in, Life has pulled away to the tune of 6 converted tries. Four since NYAC put their only try on the board. 4 unanswered tries. And looks like Life here, again, cruising away with this one just a bit right now. But NYAC definitely with the skills and the ability to pull themselves back into this one. Kick away here from NYAC, taken by Life just outside their own 22. Hard running, keeping the legs pumping. Smart move there by Porta Sanchez to keep that ball in hand instead of looking for the offload. It's Miller here with the carry, driving the legs as well. Leg drive, gaining Life about 20-plus meters right now after the contact. Roberts here, step back inside with a little hands off to Davison. Well tackled, though, by NYAC. Looks like that ball got to the deck there, and it's going to be a forward pass. Great scramble defense there from NYAC as they were really under pressure. Put themselves in a position to get back, make a play on the ball. And it'll be a scrum down for NYAC now after that forward pass from Life. Very exciting rugby here. We've seen, especially in the second half, both sides really trying to lay it out there. Again, Life, obviously, by the scoreboard and the scoreline, has been a bit more effective in their opportunities, a bit more clinical. But NYAC has definitely been exciting to watch when they've had ball in hand as well. Just haven't been able to be quite as clinical, quite as ruthless in the contact area as Life has been, as you saw there. 2 Life carries with an extra 20-plus meters gained simply from leg drive, getting around to the arms of the defender, driving those legs through, keeping the ball in 2 hands. See what NYAC decides to do here if they throw all caution to the wind with about 18 minutes left in the game. Early push here looks like it came on from Life. No straight arm penalty from the referee, though. Life with the big engagement there. Definitely will need to hold their weight on this next scrum, referee. Anytime that big first initial drive comes in, the referee is always going to have his hand, or his eyes, ready in the hand ready to go up for that advantage call and throw up that short arm penalty on the early drive. Big hit again from Life. Ball does come in quickly from NYAC, though. Life not unable to take advantage of that from that scrum. But ball does hit the deck here for NYAC. Passed out wide, though. Big step back inside off the left foot from their number 23, the reserve wing out there. Ball moving back in field. Looks like we've got a knock on in that contact area. Big shot coming in from the Life defense. Of course, all defense is probably the strongest within that 4th defender, but running straight at that brick wall, especially with a team that drills that like Life does defensively, no gaps inside that 3rd and 4th defender. It's a challenge there to run against that contact area, and in this case, knock on here from NYAC. Again, NYAC making the trip down from New York, down into the heat here in Marietta, Georgia. Here, ball away wide here. Wide side of the field. Life under pressure here in this breakdown. Under-resourced at the breakdown here. NYAC trying to take advantage. Life does get away, though. Able to play back to that 15-meter. Ball played away again. Life playing very flat right now. Not a lot of downhill running in this attack. Shifting the ball a bit right now. Ball played away again to the width. Still flat, though. One-off runners right now at the moment. Not a lot of creativity here. Life just kind of probing one-on-one right now, looking for opportunities. Quick hands there. And this one, sort of out of nowhere, ball came off the ground from Panter there to Roberts, and he just slides through. It almost looked like everybody stopped from the thought that maybe the referee was going to stop playing. Roberts just slides in for an easy try underneath the post. Well done there. Like I said, the play was pretty flat, not a ton of attacking opportunity there. Life just looking for some one-on-one opportunities, and Roberts found it, and the result is a try here for Life as they stretch their lead to 40 points before the conversion attempt. 15 minutes left here in this match. Conversion attempt good there. 7 for 7 now by Porta Sanchez in this one. Some pretty easy ones like that, but he's also had a couple of more challenging ones that he's slotted through. Excellent boot so far. And Life now 42 points clear with about 14 minutes left in this one. Kick over into the 5-meter channel there by NYAC. One thing's been excellent has been their restarts. The wing foot's been excellent there. Penalty here, though, to Life. Ball kicked just inside the NYAC 10-meter. Another attacking opportunity here for Life, as they've continued to put pressure here on NYAC in the second half. Life here, great short ball there, just off the shoulder. Excellent work here. Right around the corner ball is slowed down by NYAC, though. Back inside. Life just probing again, looking for opportunities here. Playing flat to the line. Julu Mashingadze here. Excellent footwork by the reserve prop. And Miller diving hard into contact again, but looks like that ball was knocked forward here, just right in the breakdown. A small knock on. Life was able to play it away, but looks like there was just on the ground there by Miller. Scrum down here to NYAC, right around the 10-meter line. Ball comes in, a little bit of pressure coming in from Life. NYAC does well, though. Their number 8 especially excellent today off the back of that scrum. Ball looks like it was knocked on first from NYAC, second from Life there. Again, in these hot conditions, both teams, a few handling errors creeping in. That's expected as they continue to work on their early season fitness. Both sides, though, there's been a lot of great effort here in the second half. The game hasn't slowed down a ton. Like I said, a few handling errors here and there. That's going to come in as it gets more difficult to get the hands up in time, a little bit more difficult to make some of those passes. The brain, obviously, as anybody that's played the game understands that rugby is never an easy game. It just depends on how fit you are, whether it's going to be a lot of work or not a lot of work, but you're always going to be tired at the end of the game. In this case, though, the Life players have looked a bit more fit here as we move in the second half, but NYAC has done quite well in a lot of their own situations. Again, Life able to put a lot of points on the board, but NYAC has definitely not quit. It's been for no lack of effort. Here we do have a knock-on into an offsides player. Life coming from an offsides position and playing that knock-on. And they've given away a penalty here to NYAC, which they'll play to the corner. Ball not going to make it to touch, though. Kick here coming from Porta Sanchez. Big kick over to the sideline. Not going to reach touch from inside the 22, but a great position there for Life defensively. Taken back in by NYAC here. Life trying to scramble away, but they are caught in that breakdown. Quick tap here from the NYAC number 9. Smart move here. Puts his hands up. He believes he was inside 10 meters, but it did look like he had made it past the 10-meter line from that penalty before he was touched there. Not 100% sure. It was very close, but NYAC, regardless, still with the ball and another advantage as Life unable to roll away from the breakdown again. NYAC here playing through their forwards. A bit of static rugby right now. Straight into contact. Ball played away quickly, though. Kick over the top here to some space. Let's see if Life can get over to it. They can't. Ball does hit the deck. Tapped back from Roberts, but what do we have here? Looks like we've got that coming back to that penalty for not rolling away in the breakdown. NYAC putting Life under pressure here with 9 minutes left in the game. Definitely not giving up on this one. And sometimes it's just taking something into next week. I mentioned that in the earlier game between Life University and Walsh University. Life had pulled away and was cruising in for a victory. Hard-fought game, but definitely had a large gap in the scoreline. And anytime that you're down by a large margin, you know likely it's going to be impossible to come back and get the W out of this game. You want to build for next week. You want to continue to build your fitness. You want to build positives into the game. Rugby is a game that continues to play for that 80 minutes. It never stops, and it's much, much worse sportsmanship for a team to let their foot off the gas than it is to continue and play hard and put your entire effort into the game, even if you have a large scoreline in your favor. Okay. Oh, okay. Just as a note there, but snaffled away there by the athletic club. And indeed, it does look like they're going to exit here from just about 10 meters out. Exit coming from the number 9, straight from the base of the ruck, straight into touch, right around the 10-meter. Just a bit short of that 10-meter line is where Life will have their line out. 4 minutes left in this one. Do it outside. Looks like we've got the video feedback. Life here with their line out. Five-man line out here. Looks like they're going to go to the back. Just thrown over the top there. But still collected by Life here, so still an attacking opportunity here. 3 minutes left in this one as we draw towards the final whistle. Life not slowing down in their attack. Good hands there, shifting the ball wide to the wing. Life playing off the sideline. Another tips on. Life really working those small skills between the forwards. Ball played away again here. Short ball into an attacking forward there. Looks like that was Miller there with that carry. Played away again quickly. Speed of ball at the breakdown here for Life. Pretty impressive. But it looks like they're going to get an – looks like it was incidental blocking there, but still a penalty against Life. Running those crosser runners. Ball coming in behind. Stop whining for 2 minutes, please, please. 2 minutes left here in the game. It's going to be a line out to NYAC. Likely we're going to see them throw everything at Life here. Try to put one more try on the board before the final whistle blows. Again, line out taken from NYAC. They've done well after a shaky early start. Good line out so far. Ball does go backwards. Taken again by NYAC, by the player that dropped it. That's their inside center. Attempting to play this back here. Ball played away. Some quick hands. Good work there to get the ball to the edge. Well played there by NYAC. Some wide attacking, expansive rugby here. Ball taken away, though, by Life. Oh, and then knocked on there. NYAC, though. Looks like the first knock on from Life. And likely this scrum from this knock on, NYAC scrum, going to be the last set piece of the game here. I know the players, as much as they love a good game of rugby, love to get out, stretch their legs, get into their season. Be a lot of tired bodies after this one, a lot of ice baths, as it's been very hot here today. Players, though, on both sides, both NYAC and Life, fitness has held up well. Like I stated earlier, there's been a few handling errors that have crept into the game as players have gotten a bit more fatigued, but overall, you can tell that both of these teams have really worked on their fitness, especially for club-level teams, and they've been moving quickly and had major effort in every opportunity throughout the entire game, even here with only 30 seconds left. Good inside ball, or excuse me, good outside ball to an inside runner there. That ball looked like it may have drifted forward in the past, but NYAC still with the ball here, attacking down the same way channel. Double tackle opportunity here coming in from Life, though. NYAC driven backwards in that second attack. Ball played back infield here through the forwards. Well tackled, though, by Life. NYAC here with an opportunity, though. See what they can pull out here to try to get this game one try closer as we're now over the 80-minute mark. This one's sealed up for Life, but it's going to be a penalty here for NYAC. Let's see if they decide to take a quick tap and just go for it, or if they decide to set up a scrum or go to the line out. Of course, they do have the option to go to the line out. Does not end the game on a penalty. They'll have that set piece. And indeed, they are going to go to that line out. Maybe we may see another maul here. A little bit of a corkscrew kick there, but it does end up in touch, and it is just outside the 5-meter. Of course, NYAC scoring off of a maul here in their last try. See if they go back to the well and try to put one more on the board before we end this one. NYAC does go here to the middle. They do go back to the maul. If they get this ball to the back, it's a dangerous proposition for them. Driving forward, Life working hard to try to stop this. NYAC being patient at the back here. Well defended, though, from Life. An advantage does come out. The arm does come out for advantage from the referee. Life still defending hard even past the 81st minute mark. Not wanting to give up a try. This ball bounces backwards, flipped away here again, and the referee's seen enough of this as they've lost about 15 meters to NYAC, and he wants to bring the ball back for that advantage. Penalty here. You'd have to imagine with 81 and a half minutes gone, NYAC may just take a quick tap and go for it. As they do, Step back inside from the number 9. Dots the ball down, though, under the post. Great effort there from a player who has, I wish I knew his name, to be honest, because he's had a fantastic game from number 9. Moved the ball quickly from the base. Good service. Great kicks over the top. Now scoring the try here on the quick tap. You'd have to say scrum half for NYAC is their man of the match, their player of the game in a losing effort. Him as well as their number 8's been exceptional in the line out as well as the carry and tackle today. And while they have lost this one, it looks like it's going to end up 49-21, which is a much more flattering scoreline than 49-7, which is where NYAC started this 2-try run. You've got to probably give man of the match honors to their number 9. Life man of the match, likely going to, if we were giving one, Julian Roberts was fantastic. Great kicking today, excellent attack, good defense as well, created a lot of opportunities. Dario Porta Sanchez putting a lot of kicks over for conversions, an excellent work out wide, as well as the entire forward pack did a great job. Wonderful team effort across the board from Life. But as we jump away from this one and end the game, Life does come away with the win here at Life University in Marietta, Georgia, 49-21. We hope everyone has an excellent and safe weekend. Take care.